In this video, we will learn about the basic differences between civil cases and criminal cases. What are civil cases and what are criminal cases? Who are the involved parties in these cases? Who are the victims and they approach which courts? What punishments are awarded to the guilty? Let's understand these through a fictional case. Bobby married Anu a couple of years ago, and right from the beginning, the marriage did not work out well. Anu kept torturing poor Bobby for silly reasons every other day. Finally, Bobby decided that this marriage is not working at all and approached the court of Monsef, which is a civil court, for divorce from his wife, and divorce is a civil case, mind you. After hearing arguments from both the sides, the judge gave a judgment in favor of Bobby and ordered for a smooth divorce. Anu, at this judgment, was unhappy and filed an appeal at the state high court. At the high court, the judge gave judgment saying divorce cannot be granted and the verdict of the lower court stands cancelled. At this, Bobby filed an appeal at the Supreme Court asking for the judge to consider his plea and grant divorce. The judge finally gave a judgment saying Anu did not obey the contract of marriage, which says both should respect each other and live happily, as he was tortured. For that, Anu has to compensate 50,000 rupees to Bobby, and this contract of marriage gets cancelled, so divorce is granted. As the Supreme Court is the final court in India, there is no further appealing, and this judgment remains final. Anu had to accept it. Unhappy with the proceedings, Anu, after a couple of days, kills Bobby in anger and disappointment. Now, this is a criminal case. After getting to know about the incident, the state police arrests Anu and files a criminal case. So, to conclude, civil cases are those which deal with matters of divorce, land settlements, contracts between two or more parties, cheating, others, etc., where the rules of the subjects have been violated. These are filed by the victim or victims. They are taken up by civil courts, and the punishment involves generally imposing fine on the guilty and compensation to the victims. Criminal cases, however, involve causing mostly physical harm or injury to others, like murders, etc., where the motive is to harm the members of the society physically. These cases are filed by the police generally, they're taken up by the criminal courts. The punishments generally are imprisonment, death sentence, etc.